So when you went to Villanova, or even in high school, what were the events in track that you did?
Well, in high school, I was the 100. I ran the 100 and 200 meters. I was the state champion for 3 consecutive years in the 100 meters and 200 meters. Indoors, it was the 50 and the 300. And when I got to Villanova, it was the 400. So I moved up to the 400 meters in college because my event then was the 4x400 relay.
Oh, jeez.
And I went to a school that had 5 Olympians on the team.
5 Olympians?
5 Olympians, 3 Olympic champions. So I was really
the steer of scrub.
Yeah, I was not a big wheel there at all. In fact, my first day at Villanova, when I was a scholarship guy from Boston, the coach asked me to run the 400 meters. And the whole team gathered around to see who this guy from Boston was, how good he was in the 400. And I had never run the 400 because in college, in high school, I ran the 100 and the 200, and I never had run the 400. But he asked me to run the 400, so I went out and I tried, I flew around the first half a lap, and I made it about 300 meters, and I couldn't go any further, and I stopped. And then the Olympic champion in the pole vault, his name was Don Bray. He came up to me and he said, "We don't quit here at Villanova, son." And I said to myself, I wonder if it's too late to get into BC. I got to get out of here. But it turned out all right, and I ended up doing pretty well there.
That's truly impressive.
Yeah, that's my story.
And then, so moving forward, you stuck with the 400?
I stayed with the 400, and I was on the relay team. That was my claim to fame. We had a great relay team, NCAA champions, PENN relay champions.
Were any of the Olympians, were any of them on the 4x4?
Not on my 4x4, but previous ones. But the Olympic champion in the 400 meters was a training partner of mine. In fact, I used to train with him and pace him in his workouts. And I remember one day where he had just come back from winning the Olympics, and believe it or not, he decided to get married, and he took a long honeymoon. So when he got back to college, the coach wouldn't talk to him because he was mad at him for taking his honeymoon.
No.
So one day, when I'm at practice standing by the fence, and all these guys from school came down to watch these Olympians practice, and he came over to me and he said, "Jim, what do you think I should do for a workout?" And all these guys behind me said, "Did you see that? The Olympic champion asked Blackburn what to do for a workout." So I said, that was the start of my coaching career.
Yes!
I started with the Olympic champion.
You started with the Olympic champion. That's great. I like that. And it's a good thing that you mentioned.
Now I'm down to high school.
High school. You start high, right? You can only go down from there.